So it's the end of the year and I thought it'd be fun to look back at all the tech that I've tried in 2024. Some gadgets this year were absolute lifesavers. Others, well, let's say I wished I could just alleviate them from my memory. So here's the deal. What I love, what I hated, and what totally surprised me, so you know exactly what's wickedly worth your time and money. This is my 2024 Wrap Tech Edition. If you're new here, my name is Mindy, and on this channel we make tech simple, fun, and actually useful for your life. Let's get cozy. First on the list is the Oura Ring. Now this is a brand that I've been stalking for many years and have finally made the decision to purchase it this year. And this little thing has been a game changer. As much as I love my Apple Watch, I just don't really like to wear it for some things that I do, like when I'm sleeping or when I'm working and in the zone, in the creative zone, because I don't like the feeling of being cuffed around my wrist when I'm resting. I just want to feel free when I'm sleeping. And that's why the Oura Ring is awesome. This is tiny, lightweight, I think 5 grams, and it tracks everything without me even noticing it's there. The sleep tracking, every morning I love waking up to my Oura Ring app. I check my sleep, readiness scores. It tells me how long I actually slept, my REM, my deep sleep, and even how quickly I fell asleep. It's just right here under latency. And this data is something that I really appreciated because I have this thing where each night when I go to bed, the moment I lie in bed, I have this anxiety that I cannot fall asleep. I will not be able to fall asleep. And that anxiety grows bigger and bigger every minute that I'm not asleep. And that itself makes it really hard to fall asleep. I don't know if any of you guys experience that, but it sucks. So having this data and looking at this data every single day, I am able to see how fast I fall asleep every single night. So I don't have to worry. I will fall asleep within half an hour. So that just makes me feel better, a lot better. This ring, this entire app is like my little accountability buddy. It encourages me to take sleep seriously. I realize that when I sleep better, I wake up feeling unstoppable. Like my productivity just feels so much better. The only downside is that the app has a subscription fee, which really sucks. But if we look at its competitors, like Whoop, it's around the same price. And the fact that this provides us with all these health insights, I think it's pretty worth it. Plus, it looks very sleek and very minimal. I don't really like having accessories, but now I wear this 24/7. Now, this Oura Ring is very similar to the Apple Watch, so if you want a full-on Apple Watch versus Oura Ring breakdown, drop a comment below because I could talk about this for hours. Next, let's talk about the curtain bots from SwitchBot. This might sound extra, but hear me out. These little guys open my curtains every morning at 7 a.m. and it's literally the best way to wake up. No alarms, no snoozing, just the sunlight naturally, gently pulling me out of bed. And I probably heard it on the podcast, maybe Ali Abdal's Deep Dive.
Sunlight in the morning is extremely good for elevating this serotonin chemical.
And honestly, I feel it. I feel so great every single morning with that way of waking up. I'm the type of person who hates alarms and snooze them like crazy every single morning. And honestly, alarms can be pretty disruptive to a good night's rest. So being able to wake up this way, naturally, gently, it has been a game changer. I feel like my mornings have been completely upgraded with this. Plus, these bots work very well with Apple HomeKit, so I've set them to close my curtains at 7 p.m, which is basically like my house saying, Mindy's home, don't mess with me. Just a nice little security feature. 100% worth every penny. Now, let's talk about the gadget that I stare at every single day. Come over here, darling. My studio display. Yes, this is the most expensive display that I've ever bought for myself, but this is also something I've learned to love unapologetically. First, it's just so beautiful. It's like having a piece of art on my desk. I know some of you said any display can be color calibrated, but I just want something that just works out of the box and not have to think about color accuracy. And this does just that. Now, what I love the most is the convenience that I can just adjust the brightness and settings straight from my keyboard, like what I'm doing now. You can see lowering brightness, increase brightness. There's no more fiddling with weird buttons at the back like all the other monitors that I've ever used. There's also a 720p camera, right here, which is not the best, not very fancy, but good enough if you don't have your expensive HD 4K webcam around. Plus, the built-in speakers are fantastic. If you've ever used a MacBook Pro, you know how good those speakers are. This is even better. Now, there are definitely cheaper options out there like LG's USB-C monitors, and I'll leave links below, but this one just makes me so much happier to work at. It's perfect for editing videos, colors. If you're a creator or anyone who spends a long time at their desk, this is the dream. Highly recommend. Speaking of desk upgrades, let's talk about my new favorite, the Belkin MagSafe dock. This is a 2-in-1 wireless charger, so I can charge my phone and an Apple Watch or an AirPods. I know charging docks are not new and there are plenty of affordable options out there, but this is honestly one of a kind. It's curvy, it's sleek, and it's so freaking cute. I'm not really a girly girl, but damn, this thing just melts my heart every single time. I love to pair it with the standby mode on my phone right here, just because it looks so good, modern, and I just feel like it fits into any setup. It's like a perfect little gadget hub for my desk. I mean, when everything has a home, my space just looks so much cleaner. But if you're always on the go, let me just introduce you to this. This is the Butterfly wireless charger from 12 South. This is a foldable magnetic 2-in-1 charger for your phone, your watch, or your AirPods. See, in the past when I'm traveling, I used to carry one cable each from my watch, my phone, and my AirPods. So the problem here is if I forget any one of them, then it's just game over. The perfectly planned trip gets interrupted by a trip to the gadget store just to find a cable. So a 2-in-1 wireless charger like this just solves all that problem. Plus, it's compact, USB-C, goodbye lightning, and it fits right into my little tech pouch without taking up much space. Done! I've taken this on every trip this year and it has just been a lifesaver. That's it, wireless charging does have its limits. It's not gonna match the speed of the good old super fast cable like this. Whenever I'm in a rush to leave the house, I would just plug my phone in and within 30 minutes, I've got 50% battery and I don't have to worry about battery life for the rest of the day. But here's the thing, not all cables or power adapters can pull that off. You would need a 100-watt cable paired with at least a 20-watt power adapter to get those fast charging speeds. And I dropped all the links below, and I know it was a bit of a tangent, we were talking about this at first, but seriously, having the right gear makes all the difference. Now, not everything was a win this year. These are the tech that did not make it. Let's start with Peak Design. So I've had this for about 4 years now, and while this is sleek and modern, I have come to the conclusion that this is not for me anymore. Two problems. First, the harness system, which is basically these shoulder straps and how comfortable they are. Well, spoiler alert, it's not comfortable. When I carry an empty backpack, it's fine, but once I deck it out with all my gear, this is uncomfortable. It doesn't really distribute weight very well. It doesn't come with any load lifters or any waist strap to take the weight off your shoulders. Not the best, especially if you lug around tons of camera gears or books in your backpack. It really hurts the shoulders after you have to carry it for maybe 2-3 hours. Problem number two, this has side access like this, but it doesn't come with a clamshell design. What is clamshell design? Well, it just means that you can open up your backpack from the back and it opens up like a luggage. So it's easier to organize all your gears, find your gears. So without a clamshell design on my used to be favorite backpack, it just means that I cannot organize my gears very well, and it also means that I cannot fully utilize the 20-liter space. I can pack more stuff into a 11 liters Wanted Provoke backpack than a 20-liter backpack. So this is just not space efficient. Also, it's pretty heavy for a 20-liter backpack. I have since switched to the one from Wonder that checks all the boxes. If you're looking to upgrade, check out my full video on it. Moving on to more disappointing tech. Unfortunately, the next one is the Apple AirPods Max. Now, I just want to say, I wanted to love these. The sound quality is amazing, but I just stopped using them. Why? Because they're always out of battery. And why is that? Because they can only be charged with lightning and they do not have a proper on-off button unless you put them back into their little bra case. Otherwise, they keep draining. I mean, I have left this here for about a week or so and it's off. Like when I put them on, there's no battery. There's no indication that is on or off. It has lost all batteries. It's drained completely. But yes, Apple did release a new version this year, but let's be real, it's the same thing with a USB-C port slapped on. Same heavy weight, same lack off and on off button, same sound quality. It's like they just hit copy and paste and call it a day. At this point, I'm ready to sell this one. I'm so over lightning cables and I've officially moved back to my tiny AirPods, and guess what? This battered up Sony X-Mux 3s. They're lighter than this and they still sound fantastic and they don't come with all the hassle. Unless Apple makes this lighter, fix the case situation and put an on-off button, this stays firmly on my do not recommend list. This is honestly just for a very specific group of people who love amazing sound quality on this, who doesn't mind the weight, who love how well this is integrated with the Apple ecosystem. I used to be part of that group, but now I feel like I'm kind of moving away from that. Okay, let's move on to the surprises, the better things in life. Starting with the Nomad tracking card. This thing is like an AirTag for your wallet, but better. First, it's thinner, it's about 2 credit cards thick, and the best part, it's rechargeable. No more hunting around the house for the annoying CR2032 batteries, because this recharges via MagSafe. The Belkin charger is charging. Amazing! I didn't even realize how often I misplaced my wallet until I started using this card. I mean, you know how it is. You get home, you toss your wallet somewhere, and then when it's time to leave the house, you're tearing the place apart just trying to find your wallet. Now, all I have to do is to turn on Find Mine, ping my wallet, and bam! Wallet is found. Before this card, we were pretty much stuck with just using AirTags, which are bulky, or Apple's wallet case, which really just limits your wallet options. But now, you can use whatever wallet you like and still have Find My functionality with this card. It's a game changer. And honestly, it's such a good gift idea too. I'm grabbing a few from my family this year. I'll leave links below. If you're interested, be sure to get them ASAP because they can be back ordered like crazy. The next thing that surprised me quite a bit is the Apple Vision Pro. I was lucky enough, privileged to try it and test it out this year. And look, I just have so many feelings about this product. It's a mixed reality gadget packed with all these cool features. So you can watch your favorite movies on a giant virtual screen. It can transform your Mac into a massive or even a curved screen workspace. And you can control all of that with simple finger gestures like this and with whatever your eye lands on. But there's still some kinks in my opinion. It's not the most comfortable thing to wear, and let's be real, it's ridiculously expensive. Feels like it's designed for those early adopters who love being the first in line no matter the price. That said, there's this one feature that completely blew me away. The spatial video. Now, I used the Apple Vision Pro to film a video of my mom, and when I replayed it, it just felt like she was standing right in front of me. It's giving major Black Mirror vibes, but in a good way. And that honestly made me wish we had spatial video back when my grandma was still around. I mean, I would have loved to capture those memories and rewatch them, feeling like she was still with me today. Yep. But here's the good news. You don't need a Vision Pro to start filming spatial videos. You can do it right now with your iPhone. All you have to do is to go into camera, scroll to spatial, and you film in landscape mode. I mean, you know, I'm about to record a ton of family moments with spatial audio because someday when Vision Pro becomes cheaper, more affordable, more accessible, those videos are gonna be absolutely priceless. And if you have any questions about it, comment below. I'll try to answer them in the full review. And finally, this one is for my creator pals. It's from a company called Elgato. It's their prompter and pedal setup. I'm using it right now, but you'll get to see it in the bureaus. So this is basically a teleprompter. I used to think teleprompters were for newscasters and that they're big, clunky, and a pain to set up. That's true. And who are we to use that? We are YouTubing. We aren't that fancy. We like it chill. We want a conversation vibe, not some prim and proper newsroom vibe. But after trying this, I take everything back. Elgato, you crushed it. I've been using this for all my talking head videos and it's been a game changer. I can have my pointers right in front of me and with the paddle to scroll up and down, hands-free, no more stopping mid-shoot to check my phone for my notes and then get distracted by all the notifications here. It's still a very chill vibe right here, you and me having a conversation, just more efficient. And that also means I can pump out more videos like this for you. And what's even cooler, I rigged my camera to OBS. So now I have my script here and my camera feed behind it, below that layer. That way I can keep an eye on things, whether I'm in frame or not in frame, if my hair's out of place, or if I'm showing too much cleavage. I brought your eyes there, didn't I? And the setup time, oh my god, is so fast. It comes with these adapter rings, so you just have to pop one over your lens, slide the prompter over, and bam, you're good to go. Plus, it has this built-in screen right here, so you don't have to sacrifice your iPad or your iPhone for that setup. Now, if you're a creator, a streamer, or even just someone who's on Zoom calls a lot, this setup is going to save you so much time. And if you enjoyed these tech tips, you'll love this video right here where we dive into how we hack the system to pay nothing at all for electricity just by using solar panels. Thank you for watching. I hope your holidays are as magical as a day at Hogwarts. We'll be back next year with more exciting tech videos. Take care, stay maintained, cherry. Goodbye!